In 1931 was the start of the key event in Japan's history known as the Mukden Insights or the Manchurian invasion. During this insight, the Imperial Japan's army orchestrated a series of events that allowed them to take control of the Manchurian region of China. On July 7, 1937, the incident known as the Marco Polo Bridge Insight or the start to the Second Sino-Japanese War occurred. This event marked the beginning of a long and brutal war between Japan and China that lasted until the end of the World War II.
A surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, leading to the U.S. entry into WWII. Second, Japanese forces captured West Island. Then, the Philippines fell to Japanese invasion, leading to the Bataan Death Mark. And then, Japan took Singapore, a British stronghold in the Southeast Asia. Therefore, the Battle of the Coral Sea prevented Japan from taking Port Moresby. In addition, the Battle of Midway marked a turning point with the U.S. sinking for Japanese carriers. And finally, the Guadalcanal campaign began with the U.S. capturing the airfield and intaining a series of battles. These events had a profound impact in the Pacific War outcome.
1943 February 21 to February 25 Battle of Catherine Pass in the USS. First big attack in North Africa. August 2 Battle of Kursk, a major fight on the Eastern Front between German and Soviet forces. November 22 Operation Galvanic, the U.S. Pacific Islands from Japan. 1944 June 15 Operation Forager starts. The USA starts freeing the Mariana Islands. June 20. Battle of the Philippine Sea. A big USA naval win with Japan losing many ships. October 20. Battle of Leyte Gulf. One of the biggest naval battles starting the recapture of the Philippines. October 23, Battle of Leyte, USA and Philippine forces on Leyte. December 25, Fall of the Mindoro. Allied forces captured Mindoro Island in the Philippines.
In February 1945, Japan was facing increasingly dire circumstances during World War II. Some of significant events that occurred in Japan during that month um, is bombing raids. Um, Throughout February 1945, the United States conducted intense bombing raids of Japanese cities, particularly Tokyo. One of the most devastating raids was the firebombing of Tokyo on the night of February 25 to 26, 1945, in which a massive firestorm destroyed a significant portion of the city. Tens of thousands of civilians were killed and the city was left in ruins. The firebombing campaign continued in other Japanese cities, causing widespread destruction and civilian casualties. Island campaigns. The Allied forces continued their island-hopping campaign in the Pacific, moving closer to Japan's home islands. The Battle of Iwo Jima, a small but strategically important island, began on February 19, 1945, and lasted for over a month. It was a brutal battle, and the capture of Iwo Jima provided the Allies with a crucial airfield to closer to Japan. Military leadership changes. In an attempt to reverse the deteriorating military situation, Japan made changes in its military leaderships. In February 1945, General Kuniaki Koiso resigned as prime minister, and Admiral Kantaro Suzuki took his place. However, these changes in leadership could not alter the inevitable outcome of the war. Preparations for defense. As the Allies advanced closer to Japan, the Japanese government and military authorities intensified preparations for the defense of the home islands. Civilians were mobilized for defense efforts, and extensive fortifications were constructed in anticipation of an Allied invasion. Beginning of negotiations. Although the situation was bleak for Japan, there were some discussions about seeking a negotiated end to the war. However, these efforts did not gain traction until after the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945, which ultimately led to Japan's surrender in September 1945. The events of February 1945 marked a critical phase in Japan's decline during World War II. The devastating air raids and the relentless advance of Allied forces brought Japan closer to surrender, though it would take several more months and the dropping of atomic bombs before the war would come to an end.